What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Right, let's talk Terra Luna Classic. We're starting to see some market movement in both Terra Luna Classic and Ustc. What is this all about? And is this something that we can really trade, or is this the start of a fake move for Luna Classic? All of that in this video, so be sure to subscribe to the channel, keep up to date with everything going on, and let's get into it. Let's take a quick look at the overall cryptocurrency market. You can see here 0.71% down. Now this is actually getting small. It was 1.2%. The last time I looked, 1.01 trillion, though we need to keep above that $1 trillion mark. If we break underneath that trillion, I expect to see some more selling off. As we kind of go down the list, you can see there, generally speaking, we are in a lot of red. Matic just about holding on to a green candle. Shiba Inu, if you haven't checked that video out, go and check it out in terms of what's going on with Shiba Inu right now, but 6.5% up. Cosmos up about 1%, as well as a couple of other coins starting to make some moves into the green. Aptos there after a massive correction this week. HBAR looking pretty solid, as that is up nearly 7%. Now, as we come down the list, you'll see we continue to roll down the list until we get to the 52nd highest ranked cryptocurrency out there, which is Terra Luna Classic. 1648 is the price. We are below that $100 million volume mark. It's always good to be over that, down about 25.5%. 976 million dollar market cap, 2.73% up from yesterday. Now, currently outperforming BTC and outperforming ETH. Well, what is going on? Why are people starting to really look into this? And I haven't seen this on anyone else's video. I haven't seen it in Twitter. People sort of still seem to be talking about it, but we can see we now have Juno applied to the interstation wallet that you can access from Terra Classic. That means we have the IBC open now for Crescent, we have the IBC open for Juno, and equally we have our Terra Luna Classic. Now, we know the governance proposal around that validator commission fee is very close to passing. This is going to be one thing we need to keep an eye on, as this may well go through. But look at the technicals. We are starting to see a nice move up. Now, I talked yesterday in my video that I would have wanted Luna Classic to push back up into this channel, this continuation of channel upwards. Now we're about 2.5%. USTC looking really solid. Did Olbras break into the 2.9s? We'll have to see what's going on with that one. But the rest of the market pretty flat. But like I said, Luna Classic, USTC starting to move. And I think we do get this bit around the interchain wallet really supporting this IBC network. It opens channels. It equally opens access to Luna Classic. Now it is on sale right now. It is super cheap, and we pull back again from those 18. So what else have we got going on that is worth noting? Well, we have the layer 1 sprint. This is sprint number 3, February the 6th to February the 17th. Now, the previous 2 sprints being incredibly successful. There's plenty of videos on my channel if you want to go and take a look at exactly what they were delivering. But looking into this one, the high workload continues to ramp up. Now, remember, this is $150,000 paid for every single quarter. We are into our second quarter as we speak. We had a really successful first one. And what have we got? Well, we've got the Columbus 5 Genesis import, the updating of the canonical version. Now, remember, that is to allow us to update code, allow us to change it without having to go to the Terra Rebels that you basically never even hear of anymore and ask them to change it. We have the governance proposal for the Cousin Wasm, the burn wallet for Binance. Remember those whitelisted wallets as we get ever nearer to those burns coming out from Binance. Remember, 27th of February, that's 17 days away, is the last day until we get that burn on the 1st of March. We have the IBC for Go. The implement is Oracle Tax supporting the Cosmos SDK. And then in terms of medium, we've got the function call result. Structure gets access without error check. And the IAVL 0.99.4. So some pretty big updates on the sprint. The team at the task force continue to develop, continue to build. And you can see here, there is a real sense of getting this done. You can see many people are supporting on this all over on GitHub, so you can keep up to date with everything going on with Luna Classic over there right now. Now, one of the things I talked about yesterday was what is going on with our validators, what is going on with the coins. Now, we can see the total supply there continues to come down. Another 49.5 million coins burned in the last 24 hours. But when we take a look at the statistics, we still see this staking ratio continuing up. I don't think it's going to be long until we hit this 1 trillion staked Luna Classic. You can see 13.73% as we head on up to that 14% mark. Now, remember, circulating supply is removed when coins are staked. So this is ultimately incredibly supportive and long-term incredibly bullish for Luna Classic. Again, 2.5 billion staked in the last 24 hours. We can look in the last 7 days, we're at nearly 50 billion. Now, if you think about it, potentially in one more week, we could hit that trillion. And I think that's a pretty big point for us. I think it's definitely going to be a point worth celebrating. I do think we could even see some price movement on the back of it as people then start to realize the insane potential both of staking in terms of rewards and, more importantly, what it does for the continuation of the ecosystem. You can see some of the delegation losses as well, and likewise signature misses. Always worthwhile doing your research in terms of validators. And the other thing I would say is don't be afraid to redelegate if you think that one of the validators is not supporting what you want to see. You can also see our transactions both for LUNC and USTC, albeit we did pull back in terms of the actual amount of transactions in the day. Our week is just about ticking over as normal. What we need to see is that volume increase. We need to see transactions increase. Obviously, we have the Terra port launching very, very soon. They're starting their second round of fundraising, and equally, we're going to start to see some more projects build on it. You see total transactions are hovering roughly about where we've been, albeit with a slight pullback. This is today, this is the 6th of February, so we're slightly behind in terms of what we can see for the week, and we'll keep an eye in terms of what's going on with that. But right now, Lunar Classic looking pretty solid as we head into another weekend. Now, Lunar Classic's been performing incredibly well through the weekends. Do we get a positive move through the weekend, or do we see the market continue to push down on the back of that SEC news? Let me know in the comments down below. Do you think a pump or do you think a dump? Again, let me know in the comments down below. As ever, thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, come and join our live streams, 4 p.m. Eastern, every single day, where we talk about cryptocurrency, Lunar Classic, and everything else. Thank you so much. Have a great day. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.